Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Apostle Ricard back once again with another impromptu video. All right, back up on the online. Anyways, the title of this video is World War III Coming. I was talking to one of the other top officers out here earlier, and basically, World War III is coming, and that's the prophecies. We're going to keep pushing prophecy because that's the most important thing. That's the subject matter, prophecy. And you can see the prophecies taking place. Man. It's happening up and down, left and right. So basically, the job of the prophets, like I said in Ezekiel, right? The watchman, when it talks about the watchman in Ezekiel, and it said what? If the watchmen don't sound the alarm, the Most High said he will require the blood of the people of the city at the head of the watchmen. So our job is to sound that damn alarm, no matter what anybody got to say. We don't give two shits. We're going to stay to the scriptures. We're going to keep pushing these prophecies, man. And the prophecies are happening left and right. One of the brothers, like I said, I was talking to one of the top officers in the camp, called me earlier, and he was like, "Yo, he saw something. This is what prompted me to do this video." And I was in the middle of cooking dinner, but the brother called, and I said, "Hey, man, you know what? I'm out. I had to, do some videos anyway." But basically, about the United States bombed some Russian pipelines. Now, if that's true, the brothers text me the information on it. And he says, so far, it appears to be accurate. There's lots of rumors, but it appears to be accurate. So right there, that's a declaration of war. That's an act of war right there. Okay? Any act of war, you bombing or you shooting the opposite side's top. But either way, people see, because you know what it is? We got a lot of you jokers out there. Y'all don't want to deal with reality. You want to stay in your fantasy world because you know what? A lot of people are not right. The so-called white man definitely ain't right. So Esau don't want to hear that he's going down. But the 2/3 of Israel don't want to hear that they're going down too, man. Because they're all about Esau's kingdom, because they're demonic. Because under Esau, under Babylon, you can be wicked. You can still be a homosexual. You can still be a lesbian. You can still be a freak and you can still act like Pookie and Raven. You can just be as simple and demonic and evil and wicked as you want to be. Because Esau allows that. But guess what? This place is going to be destroyed, man. And you Edomites that's living good and you're a nice plush world and you other nations, it's going to come to an end. World War III is coming. And no matter what, man, you can deny it. You can be delusional. You can lie to yourself. But you're seeing it on the news. It's coming. There's going to be an altercation between Russia, America, Iran, North Korea, China, Cuba, all these world powers, France. It's going to be a collision. Okay, it's going to happen. So you can put the hoodie over you. You can put on a hoodie and put the hoodie over your head and put dark shades on and try to act like you don't see nothing. Or you can go up into your house or apartment and close the curtains and hide in the closet and act like nothing's happening. You don't see the light. The light is the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And the prophecies are in front of your face. Y'all can't deny it. That's why a lot of you people say, "Oh, I don't like to watch the news. The news is depressing." No, it's reality. It's a bitter pill of reality that y'all don't want to deal with. It's coming. World War III is coming. Now, I'm gonna check the information the brother sent me, but he already communicated with a few other brothers, and it seems to be accurate that America bombed some pipe. Now, if that's the case, that's gonna affect the oil prices, gasoline prices. The prices automatically will go up. They're coming down, man. It's going to get to a point where a lot of people are not going to be able to afford to drive. You might have a car, a truck, an SUV, whatever you got, or even if you got you a 4-cylinder car, even if you got you a 4-cylinder Honda, you ain't going to be able to afford to drive it. The gas prices may end up being $20 a gallon. Esau's the devil. This is Babylon. They can do what they want. So y'all might have cars, but even you people that make pretty good money, you ain't gonna be able, you so-called 6-figure people, it's gonna get to a point where the Most High gonna level the playing field. You so-called 6-figure people, y'all gonna just be barely making it. Okay? But I'm going to get right into the scriptures, man, because America's got to be destroyed. The end has got to come. All this wickedness that's going on here has got to end at some point. Apostle Gabal always would quote this. He said, every road has an end. We're going to start off in the book of Revelations. This is Revelations 9 and 13. Okay? I'm going to start there. All right? This is the book of Revelation 9. Now, John the Revelator, you know, that's all. The book of Revelation is nothing but a prophetic book. It went into nothing. He was seeing them visions, and he didn't fully understand all the visions, but then the angels were kind of explaining to him what it was. Or Yahweh Shai. Realistically, it was really Yahweh Shai, and he had angels with him that was breaking down to John the Revelator what the breakdown of these visions and prophecies were. So the book of Revelation we know as being one of the heaviest books. Let's go into it. Revelations 9 and 13, the first scripture, right? And behold, and I heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice. See, and the angels always said with a loud voice. They spoke like men. In this society, we're taught not to exalt our voice, not to be masculine, not to be men, because this is Babylon. They want to push men. The angels are masculine. They exalted their voices. Okay? Woe. The word woe means destruction. Woe, woe, woe. That's three. 1, 2, 3. Woe, woe, woe. Which that represent three destructions, three wars. The First World War, and they said that was the war back at the turn of the 18th century, 20th century, right? When they assassinated, it was Kaiser Wilhelm, which started that war, right? And they said that was the war to end all wars. After that war, there wasn't supposed to be any more world wars where different nations and countries were fighting against each other. But then when the Nazi party came into power in the 30s, under Adolf Hitler, wow, boom, that was going to be the next one. The whole Pearl Harbor thing, when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor and America got launched into the war. And then that was supposed to be the war to end all wars. Those two wars already passed already. Whoa, the third world. So that means there's going to be a third world war. What the fuck? Like Apostle Gabal, I got to quote Apostle Gabal, my man, Apostle Gabal again. He always said, what the fuck you think they made them nuclear missiles for? To put them in museums? No, man. There's going to be a third world war. Those missiles are them silos. Man, they got missiles, man, out there. I believe they got one missile called Lucifer. And then the Most High said he's going to put his spirit on those missiles. So there's going to be a nuclear war, man. And you can't evert that. Russia and America, the two toughest kids on the block, are going to have an altercation. And according to the information I got tonight, I'll do another video going into that about America bombing. Because remember, America is allied with Ukraine. So that, we said it, when that situation went down, a brother put in Satan 2. The water, brother, Satan 2. So you could that's a high-powered missile. Shalom, the water, brother, Satan 2. So those nuclear missiles are going to be used. There's going to be a third world war, and Esau knows that. We're going to read on, Revelations 9. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's going to be 3 world wars. That's prophecy. So for you fucking idiots that want to be in La La Land, continue to be there. Don't worry about it. The missiles got you. To the inhabitants of the earth, that's right. It's going to be a third world war. It's coming. By reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the 3 angels which are yet to sound. That's right. Because remember, the scriptures talked about Yahweh Shai. Those is really the 4 angels in the 4 directions of the holding back the winds of destruction. Those are those archangels, and Yahweh Shai is ruling over those angels, man. Okay? I'm sorry, what I just read, Salakia, let me correct myself. What I just read was Revelations 8 and 13. Revelations 8 and 13. I got it mixed up, but I got my scriptures that I pulled up already. What I just read, that was Revelations, the 8th chapter and the 13th verse. Now we're going to go to Revelations 9 and 12. Okay? Let's get into it. Okay? Those angels, when Yahweh Shai unleashes those archangels to sound, because the first 2 woes already came to pass. They already passed. But now we're waiting for the third woe. And we're at the time, and the prophecies are leading into that. Now let's go to Revelations 9 and 12. The first scripture was Revelation 8 and 13. That was the one I just read. Now we're jumping to the next chapter, Revelations 9 and 12. Let's go here. One woe is past. That was the First World War. So he was just putting it in chronological order as he was receiving the visions, John the Revelator, from Yahweh Shai and the angels. That was the First World War. And behold, there cometh two more, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. I'm going to read it again. Revelations 9 and 12. One woe is past. That was the First World War at the turn of the 20th century. 1914, that war broke out, right? Kaiser Wilhelm. One woe is past. That was the First World War. And behold, there come two woes more hereafter. So that meant the Second World War already happened with Adolf Hitler and the rise of the Nazi Party, the bombing of Pearl Harbor, which launched the United States into that war. But then what about the third one? Wait a minute, it said two more. The two wars already happened, those world wars. This war is going to be the war, the end of all wars. So there's going to be a third war. It said two more. Part two already happened. You see documentaries all over there, movies, right? Saving Private Ryan with Tom Hanks and Matt Damon, right? That was about World War II. That was the second war. But then what about the third one? It's going to come. Y'all think, oh, no, this is it. No, the missiles were built. Those missiles were created for a reason, and they're going to be used. Revelations 11 and 4. Now we're going to go to Revelation, the 11th chapter and the 14th verse. Let's jump to that. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe. So now we're jumping right to the point. Revelations, 11 and 14. The second woe is past. I said it. World War II already happened. That was with Adolf Hitler, the rise of the Nazi Party, right? That war happened. And the Lord allowed America, because it wasn't time yet. It was time for Esau, so-called America, to prosper and build up to fulfill more prophecy, to build the pride of Esau, as it says in Obadiah, right? The second war was past. So now we're jumping right to the point. World War II happened. That was back in the 30s and the 40s. Our grandfathers, right? Great-grandfathers fought in that war. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So that means that motherfucker's coming, Jack. Barakatah Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And what's the third woe? The third woe is those nuclear missiles. This is like the scriptures say, for the many warriors of the battle was fought with noise and garments dipped in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So this war is going to be with nuclear capabilities, man. Nuclear power. Missiles. They're going to shoot nuclear missiles. It's going to start off as a ground war. They're going to send a little troops, right? That part's already happening now. But then what's going to happen, ultimately, is going to get to a point where, you know what? You got a gun. You got a big gun. We got a big gun. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to start pushing buttons now, man, to see who's really we're going to take y'all out. And they know that nobody could win that. Well, Yahweh Shai is going to win the war. Okay? Israel's going to win. See, you devils and you heathens, y'all are going to destroy each other, and Yahweh Shai is the cleanup man. But no, I dare say Yahweh Shai gonna come while y'all shooting missiles on each other, because it's the prophecy, it's the will of the Lord that y'all shoot the missiles on each other to destroy each other. But in the midst of that, Yahweh Shai is gonna be there fucking y'all shit up and delivering the 144,000. And then the ones of you that survive the missiles, okay, starting with you elites, then we're going to come and be the cleanup guys, man, under the auspices and the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Now let's end it off with Ezekiel 21 and 9. I'm going to read this. Son of man, Ezekiel, now we back in the Old Testament, but it's all links in. Ezekiel 21 and 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Say, right? Say. It's telling you, say. Prophesy. So we're going to keep prophesying. We don't care about you You ass hurt scoffers, and we don't give a shit, man. We're going to just keep on the mission, man. We're soldiers, man. All right? Son of man, Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Say, meaning we're supposed to keep prophesying, man. A sword is sharpened and also furnished. Okay, it is sharpened to make sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? You see, the Lord said a sword is coming. Sword represents destruction, man. There's going to be a lot of death out here. So here we go. Should we then make mirth, meaning laugh and joke and scoff and but that's what the people of this world is doing. If you knew what was coming, the third woe is coming. A sword, Ezekiel said, a sword is coming. This ain't no time to be fucking playing games. But a lot of you assholes are playing games. You think this is a joke, but it's not going to be a joke. I'm gonna finish reading. Should we then make mirth? It continueth the rod of my son as every tree. You see what I'm saying? Yo, man, Yahweh Shai is coming. Who's the son of the Most High? Yahweh Shai. It continueth. Because even now, things are out of control. But that's the spirit of the Lord. What do the scripture says? The scripture says the Most High mustereth the host of the battle. So the Lord, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh Shai is the one that's really pushing everything, is coming, man. And meanwhile, you people are fucking around playing games. Mirth. Y'all going in mirth, making folly, but the sword is coming. It glittereth, meaning a sword, like sheen, when you got a sword and you polish, most warriors would polish their swords. So when they pulled it out of the sheath, it would glitter in the sun. Hey, so yo, man, this is what's coming. Destruction and death is coming here. So y'all think this is a fucking joke? Continue in that. Because I just read in the scriptures what's coming. Okay, and the RFID microchip is going to come in prior to the missiles. So we just right here, the RFID microchip is already implemented. Now we're going to get to a point, something major is going to happen, whether it's going to be a terrorist attack according to the scriptures, or something's going to happen where they're going to say, look, or they're already using these pandemic things to shut shit down. Come on, along with they're going to say, well, look, the pandemic is back. We got to chip everybody, you know? And that chip is the mark of the beast. If you get it, that like a lot of y'all took the jump shot, and a lot of y'all dropped dead behind that. That was the prelude to that. See? So these are the times we living in, man. So the ones of y'all brothers, wives, sisters that's sincere, be serious minded. The ones of you that are not, the scoffers and you detractors and this, y'all continue doing what y'all do. We don't care about y'all. Y'all gonna die a horrible death. I say shalom.